everyone, welcome back to this Out of Fashion. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's episode is going to be on how to cut this lovely dress. They cut together with the sleeve, as you can see it on the thumbnail. It has an half cut, it has a slit at the down part of the dress. It's a combination of an half cut and a straight skirt. When you combine an half cut with a straight skirt together, when you sew them together, it's going to give you a dress. So that's what we want to do here. And the ankara fabric is 3 yards, so I will start with the upper part first, which is going to be the half cut. So I'll be deducting 17 inches in two places here, from here 17 inches in two places for this, from the 3 yard of ankara fabric. The first one is this, you can see this is my first 17 inches, as you can see. Then I'm going to take the second one as well. This is the second one, so I'm going to cut it out. So after cutting it out, I'm going to divide it into two. I'm dividing this into two. You can see it now. After the division, and I place it together, then I left my zip allowance at the back. You can see the zip allowance is not constant, it depends on the inches you want to leave, but here I'm making use of 1 inch of zip allowance. You can see it now. So after this, now the next thing I'm going to take here is the measurement. So the first thing I'm going to consider here is the shoulder slant. The shoulder slant of 1 inch. Then I'm going to connect it up slantly to the center of both back and front. You can see the way I'm doing it. After that, I'm now going to take my length of the as in the wideness of the hand. So I'm making use of 10.5 inches here because it's not fitted, so I want it to 10.5 inches. You can make it 12 if you like. It depends on how big you want that hand to be, but here I'm making use of 10.5 inches. So I'm going to take my bust measurement of 11 inches. The seam allowance of 1 inch is here. Then I'm going to take the same measurement at the waist, because it's going to have an adjustable rope at the waist, so it's going to be the same measurement at the waist. Then from that point of the bust, I'm going to straight it to the sleeve, and that is going to be the armhole. You can see. So the next thing here is to cut it out. So I would like to take the length of my sleeve. I've forgotten to take that, so I'll take it now. The whole length with the seam allowance I'm using here is 21 inches, and here is it. This is my 21 inches, you can see. So it's from that 21 inches that I'm going to cut it down. So the 21 inches is with the same allowance. I'm going to take my neckline. The neckline, I'll be making use of 3.5 inches. I'm not using 4 inches, so I don't want it to be too wide, so 3.5 inches is okay. So taking 3.5 inches for the wideness, then 7 inches for the deepness of the neck. That is going to be the front neck, the free front neck, the deepness. And the back neckline, the deepness of the back neckline is going to be 1.5 inches. So I'll be connecting them together like that. Then at the front also, then I can now cut it out. So at the front, I will later divide my front into two. Yes, so that the band I'm taking from the neckline is going to end at the center, then I'll sew it down. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to divide the front into two. So the next thing here is to take the length of my half cut, which is 17 inches. Yes, this is 17 inches, is okay. So let me cut it out. (17 inches). So I've trimmed it out now. That's the 17 inches. You can see, yes, this is 17 inches. So the next thing to cut out here is the down part that we're going to join to this to make a full gown. So this is the down part. This is after folding it into 4. I left my zip allowance as well. You can see this is into 4 places to cut out the down part. So I'll start with the measurement of the waist, which is going to be 11 inches as well. You know what, that's what we used at the waist of the half cut. So the same thing applicable to this area too. 1 inch for the same allowance. Then from there, I'm going to take my my half cut up to know the length of my dress. So taking that 17 inches off, then this is 58 inches for the full length. Then I'll be adding 1.5 to it to make it 59.5 inches. I don't want to use 60 inches. So here it is. This is where we're coming to. Then I'll be taking my hip point. The hip point of 10 inches. The normal hip point should be 8 inches, but because I'm going to trim that edge I see, I'm going to trim it out. So that's why I'm making use of 10 inches. So by the time I trim it out, it's not going to affect the hip point. So the hip measurement also is 11 inches with the same allowance of that 1 inch also. Then I'm connecting it together. Then I'll now come to the full length of the dress and deduct 2 inches. Then from that 2 inches, now I'm going to slant it up. Yes, before I cannot cut it out. You can see the shape now. If you're not seeing the shape properly, by the time I cut it out, you're going to see it. So let me cut it out. So this is after the cuttings, you can see. So the next thing here is to take out the back. Then I will now put the slit at the front, the way it is on the picture. So let me take out the back now and slit the front. To take out the slit here, I will be making use of the dart measurement, which is 4 inches. This is the 4 inches. Then I will now open it. But before opening it, let me notch it first. Yes, I'm notching it first, just to know the point. There's not going to be that at the back, just the front, and the front also is not going to be that, just going to be a straight stitching back to the slit at the knee. So here is it. So let me open it and try to cut it out. So you can see the way I'm trying to fold it out. So before I can cut it, I must fold it to make it straight first. So after folding it out, here it is, then I can now cut it. So I'm cutting it straight down to the full length of the dress. Then I'll now take some inches on that part to where you want your slit to be. This is not constant, depending on how you want the slit to open. So it now depends on you. So here is the front now. We have done with the cutting of the front, and here is the back as well with the half cut. So let me go and join all this and show you the finishing. Here is the finished work so far. This is after joining everything together. You can see the rope at the middle. I inserted my rope, so I just fold in the we join the half cut with the upper part, so I just fold it in. I fold it in to insert my rope. So that's the rope at the center. Then I cut it a little bit at the front. You can see the adjustable rope. You can see how it is. You can see the neckline. You can see the rope. You can see the slit at the front. You can see how it is. You can see how beautiful this simple style is. You can see the neckline. You can see the sleeve, and here is the back. You can see the back as well. You can see the back does not have zip, because the waist is big enough to enter the hips, and also because of the adjustable belt, there's no how zip can pass through the back, so you just have to close the back. You can see it now, and you can see the front. So to big. So if you're watching me for the first time, what are you waiting for? Just have to subscribe to my channel for more amazing tutorials like this. And for those people that have already subscribed, I really appreciate you guys for watching my video always. See you in my next tutorial. Bye.